Hey listeners, this is Mindful Talks podcast. Welcome to the very first episode of Decoding UIUX. I think not in just content world, even in the website designs, you are just clueless if you are not aware of the niche of the website you are working on. Also, if you are a designer especially, you must know your specialities, your skills that you can play even at 3 a.m. There are many apps and websites forming every single day that is pretty obvious that you may just find a bit similar source and just do the things as they have already done with a bit of addition like changing of colors, pages, fonts or something like that. Our guest today, Sudhanshu sir, the team lead of UIUX design at Mind Inventory, is here to give a light on how to have your niche as a UI UX designer. Very warm welcome, sir.
Thank you. Thank you for introducing me over here. It will be great that now I'll be as a guest over the Mindful Talks podcast.
So thank you so much, sir, for coming to this episode. So please guide us on this before anything. Can you please explain the meaning of UI and UX in short for the listeners?
Sure. Let me explain you about the UI and the UX in short. UI stands for user interface and UX stands for user experience. UI is mainly what users see on the application or a web, right? The colors, the button style, the font, right? Everything which is a combination is what user interface is. And UX stands for user experience, what user will be experiencing while driving through the application, right? What will be the flow of the application, right? If I click on a button, right, where I'll be landing, right? What is the transition between the screens and screens? That is actually UX.
Amazing. I just want to know, sir, that how important it is to have a proper niche as a UI UX designer, and can you please give a more brief on this particular topic?
1. Simply do UI UX design for whomsoever asks for it. Okay, a great example for this is that if someone offers you CRO, like conversion rate optimization, you just try to say you are going to increase trial signups by 5% with this. Even your seniors and clients will be happy to hear. But just one thing to understand is just have a backup plan so that you are not just limited and dependent on the failure or the success of the one platform.
If you could just explain the term CRO for the listeners, to all the newbies who can understand it.
Sure. CRO stands for conversion rate optimization. It is simply a process of increasing percentage of conversion from a website or a mobile app.
Great. Yes. Please go ahead with the remaining option that you said.
Yeah, sure. The second option is pick one industry and just design for it only. Say for example, import export or logistics. This way, you can ask for a good salary in return, or the main thing is you'll have the industry expertise. That's the best part of it. In long terms, there's no better option than this. But being a designer, just be aware of the fact that your creative blockage may come after a certain period of time.
Well explained, sir. You have already given a fine light on the niche. It would be even more amazing if you could just let the listeners know about the right process, or let's just say a systematic process every designer goes through.
Yeah, sure. Design process goes into 5 stages. First is emphasize. And what is emphasize? Emphasize is just getting and gathering all the knowledge about the project you are going to do. Right? Client will be providing you with the brief knowledge and brief descriptions of the product he want to build. Second point goes to research. What is research? Research, you will be doing research according to the what client wants to build, right? You have gathered the knowledge of the client, what he wants to build. There is a brief knowledge with you now. Now you will be doing the research part over that. That goes into the research phase. Third phase come up with design. Design actually stands with 2 major points into it, that is UX and UI. UX is what? You'll be building wireframes, you'll be building flows into this, right? You'll be building better user journey. And after that, once you are done with the UX points and everything, you'll be building the user interface. User interface mainly stands into designing the things in a better way where user can actually get the look and feel and can enjoy your product. Fourth phase goes into prototyping. What is prototyping? Prototyping is actually connecting designs, right? You'll be connecting tabs to different screens. You'll be connecting buttons to different screens. You'll be connecting forms, right? And you'll be making user to walk through the application. And the last point goes to testing. Testing stands where you'll be testing your UX, you'll be testing your UI, how good your UI looks, right? How your UX is now, right? And doing the prototype of the same.
Wow. You have really explained this concept superbly. This episode is just a treat for all the designers out there. Any last advice you would like to add as we conclude this episode?
I just want to say the designers out of the world, right? They are actually like right now mainly India. I'll talk about the India most. Like they are actually focusing up on UI more, but the UX is main part for the application or a website. It is like UX is actually what you are actually making your app or a web friendly with your user, and user can actually use an ease to that, and that is more important than UI. Users can users can take UI in a second level, but UX needs to be amazing. Thank you.
Many thanks, sir, for your valuable time. We'll surely create more such episodes in the coming times. So that's it for today. Mindful Talks is powered by www.mindinventory.com. If you're looking for any type of UI UX solutions, just go through the site and connect to our team now. We will be seeing you in the next episode. Till then, keep advancing.